Hi, it's Lori. I want to make this really quick, but I do want to cover some points. Okay, so the thing is, last year, I got a DUI within 10 years. So that means I got my last DUI 10 years ago, but it was just within the time frame where they still counted it as my second, which is really upsetting to me because I was so close to having 10 years and having it off my record. Last year I made the mistake of going to Bethlehem. My friend was there that I knew her since she was a little girl. I went to see her in Bethlehem, and it was kind of like I was going to actually leave and drive to my ex-boyfriend's house, which is in Easton, which is about like 10 minutes away from Bethlehem. But she wanted me to stay. I'm not blaming anybody, but she wanted to do a shot, a SoCo. I don't do shots. I don't like drinking and driving. If I am going to drink, I usually just chill, like at someone's house. Like, I'm not going to risk it. And even that night, I was telling her boyfriend, I was like, I really can't get my car towed. I was worried about my car getting towed. And I was going to leave early, and nobody heard me. I was like, I'm leaving. And nobody said anything, and I'm just like, wow. And I didn't even get pulled over. I was trying to leave the exit to get to Easton to get onto that 22, that highway. And there was an accident before me. And, once I pulled into the exit, I couldn't back up. And I thought there's flares. I thought they were just going to, call me through, I could drive through. They stopped me and they asked me where I'm coming from, and so they knew I was coming from the bar in Bethlehem. And so another thing too is, so I got the DUI. They took my blood and a breathalyzer and all of that. It is what it is, right? I'm not gonna blame anybody. I'm not gonna blame whatever. I don't know what I mean. So what happened was it took a whole year for me to actually go to court. Like, it took forever because I really wanted to know what was going on. So this January, I had a lawyer too, and you know what? The lawyer didn't do anything for me. He really didn't, because I think I would have had the same thing if it wasn't for the lawyer. I was hoping he would get me to a first offense because it was within that 10-year time limit, but but he wasn't able to do that. And my BAC was 0.16, which is the second tier, because in Pennsylvania they go by tiers. The first tier is like over 0.08 to 0.159, and the second tier is 0.16 up to 0.18, and then there's beyond that, it's like you shouldn't even be driving. Well, you shouldn't be drinking and driving at all. And I've been sober almost 100 days coming up, and I'd like to continue that, but we'll see, But anyways, so if you had a first tier, you would get 1 week in jail and 23 days house arrest and 6 months probation. For second tier, you're gonna get 1 month in jail and then 2 months house arrest. So for me, I had a job. They do give you work release, but I learned that I was the last group to enter the ASP, which is the Alternative Sentencing Program. That's so that you get a shorter. I don't know. Look it up. I don't feel like explaining that. But yeah, so I was a week in the jail without going to work, and then a week after that, I got my green tag, which allowed me to leave and go to work. But that's all I could go. I had an hour after I got out of work to go home or go do whatever I needed to do. Maybe go to the store. And then they gave me time to do laundry. I don't know. But we did things. We kept occupied. We had a bunch of classes, art class in the jail, and we had yoga and Bible studies, and we watched movies and stuff like that. So we had kept occupied, and community service. So after a month of being in the jail, I was to be on house arrest for 2 more months, and oh yeah, another thing is, yeah, I said I was the last group because another lady came in and she couldn't even leave. Like, she couldn't even go, I guess because she didn't have a job. If you have a job, they'll let you go to work, but they're not going to let you seek and look for jobs while you're there. So anyways, when I was done with the jail after a month, I was happy about that. I was like counting down the days till I got out of the jail, okay? You know, because everybody wants to get out of jail. Nobody wants to be in there. Come on, the food, everything, where you don't want to be in the jail. So I was like counting down when I finally get out of jail and come home on house arrest, because to me and to everybody, all the other girls there too, they're hoping to get on house arrest just because you're in the comfort of your home and you have TV, movies you can watch, like you can go on the internet, whatever. So they gave me this, which is it's the ankle bracelet. For a while I thought that they were gonna give me one of those scram things, because I don't know, because Lindsay Lohan and Michelle Rodriguez. I was actually with her in the opening for a sushi restaurant in Las Vegas, and she had on her scram bracelet, but she still drank sake. But yeah, I used to hang out with Michelle, but it was cool. But yeah, they had to wear the scram bracelets, which tough, based off your sweat and all that. It says if you were drinking. But this one isn't a scram bracelet. It has a GPS in it. So that's what that is. So yeah, so then, I got home on house arrest, and I was only permitted to go to work within the hours, and they didn't give me an hour like the last time at the jail. They gave me enough time to just go from work and come home. So if I wanted to, say for instance, go to the grocery store to get groceries, I would have to call and get permission, and they only granted me an hour. So I always said I wanted to go to Walmart because it's a super center, but I also used to peruse around Walmart, just to look through makeup and electronics, and I also got food too. But I always felt so weird because I was used to being in jail, and I just felt different. Like, I felt like there's something, I just don't feel like the same. I don't know, it's weird to explain. So yeah, I've been on house arrest this past 2 weeks. Like I said, I only went to Walmart and work, and then I stay home, and it's really boring. On the weekends, I'm on the internet a lot. I've been watching those ASMR videos because it's kind of like role-playing kind of stuff, and it kind of makes me, I don't know, it's just interesting to me. I played video games, and I also painted a lot, and read books, and I tried to write my story, but I haven't really gotten around to that yet. But it gets really boring. I had my friend Jay come over with, he brought over movies that showed the Dome, which we watch, and good food, or Mike too would stop by. But other than that, like, haven't really had much company. I haven't told anybody that I've been on house arrest or nothing like that, so a lot of people don't know. I'm not gonna talk about it too much, whatever. I mean, I'm not embarrassed or ashamed. It's something I'm, just like, whatever. So, okay. So, like I said, that it's been very boring, and it gets very depressing, especially now because the weather's really nice out. When it was colder out, it didn't really matter, but it's getting nicer out, and I don't want to be stuck inside like this. So it's so beautiful outside. I want to go hiking and, cooking, grilling outside. I could grill on the porch, but that's not fun. I want to just travel, So I actually get the ankle bracelet taken off on Tuesday, which I'm really excited for. I got to find out about taking trips because I want to go on trips this summer. I think it'll be okay, though. They said probation isn't that bad, but we'll see how it goes. And other than that, I get my license back in January, and, I'm just looking forward till Tuesday because, like, like I said, I've been stuck in my house for 2 months, and I forget how it's like to be in the outside world. So anyways, okay, this is a little over 10 minutes. Sorry that it was so long. If you were listening, thanks for listening. And I'm definitely looking forward to till Tuesday, because I'm getting this thing off at 9 in the morning, and I might video that. Alright, so enjoy your day. I'll try to enjoy my day even though I'm stuck inside. Thanks for listening. Bye.